I'm recording this so much later than I normally do, so I might be a little cuckoo, but that's fine. I also record in the basement, so monsters might come get me, but that's also fine. Um, you read the title, right? Get hyped. My Haley's on it. Season 2 and Season 3 are back. So the stuff I'm going to talk about in this video, a lot of you probably already know, but it's been 7 months, so it might be a good refresher on just how this series works and how I get people involved, because I need artists really bad because it's so much and I can't do it by myself. So what happened is, it's been 7 months since the last episode, and it's been on hiatus, and I didn't tell anyone it was on hiatus, so everyone probably thought it was canceled, but it was never canceled. And I made a post a long time ago that said that my love for Hailey's on It was fading. That was a big old massive fat lie. Maybe at that time it was, but like it is back full force, and it's my favorite show, and I love them very much, and I need to start doing them justice again. Oh my gosh, my cat is scratching at the door. The monsters are coming just like I said they would. Hi. Special guest, my cat. Anyway, this was a bad idea to record this at nighttime. I'm literally going crazy. I literally can't think straight. I wrote notes. I can't. Yeah, so the reason why it went on hiatus for 7 months is because I got super busy with college, and then I got attacked by scorpions and ghosts, and now I'm back, and I like lobster and butter again. That's the most geek interpretive sentence you have to interpret it ever said and ever. If you hear little like noises, it's probably my cat jumping around. Do you want to leave now? Why did you come if you're just gonna leave? Bruh, my friend, Betrayal, she's literally trying to leave. Oh my gosh, you can probably hear it. Fine. I see how it is. Anyway, actually going insane. I have limited time. This isn't good. Okay, let's just talk about what my series is and what exactly it looks like. So I might have people come from Instagram to help too, but I don't think I'm going to do that quite yet, but I'm probably going to refer them back to this video when I do that. So, hi people from Instagram in the future, maybe, I don't know, hi. But, so what exactly is it? So it's animatics. It's like little like storyboard animatic things, and I have the text on the bottom. A lot of people are always suggesting for me to include voices, but this is like such a special project to me. If I don't find voices that are like exactly the same as the original voice actors, I'll probably be disappointed in it. And also, I just don't really want to deal with the hassle of trying to get voices and do all that. I don't really do collaborative stuff too much, and just having people help draw is even out of my comfort zone still. So I'm not ready to have voices, and I probably never will for this series. But so they have what they say is on the bottom of the screen, and they're like little animatics and stuff. They're each 10 minutes. Maybe the important ones will be a little longer. And then I'm having 2 seasons, Season 2 and Season 3, and both are going to have 10 episodes. So, I mean, it's not as extreme as, like, the actual series, obviously, because I just can't. So it's like a multi-animator project. That's how I have it operate. So, I don't know if you guys know what a multi-animator project is. There's a lot of Warrior Cat ones out there, where the person who is hosting the multi-animator project, posts a video where it says the different parts, and then people choose what part they want to do. And that's how I kind of have this go, is I post the script for each episode, and then people claim which part they want, and yeah, it's pretty easy. Which means, that there are spoilers, and you're kind of just gonna, when I post the script, you're kind of just gonna like have to choose for yourself if you want to read it and spoil it for yourself or not. I do tend to say if the episode is important, or if it's more slice of life. If you don't want to get stuff spoiled, then you just don't participate in the ones that I say are more spoiler heavy. The ones that are super spoiler heavy, I might just do a lot of it myself and just have it be a surprise for everybody. But that's how I've been doing it. Also, now we need to talk about the predicament. In my notes, I literally, I literally said the predicament. I feel like I'm Ryan Trahan. The gameplay. Y'all should watch Ryan Trahan's Airbnb series right now. It's pretty great. I'm 2 episodes behind. I need to catch up. Oh, this is supposed to be a serious video. Why can't I do it? So if you guys have seen my recent videos, you obviously see that I don't record with like Bandicam anymore. I literally just record with my phone, so it's not always the best quality. So the reason for that is because the computer I was using before is really old and really slow and really bad. I got a new computer, but it's a Mac, so I couldn't have Bandicam, and it comes with QuickTime Player or whatever, and QuickTime Player is just a lot more particular about copyright than Bandicam was, so when I try to like record something off of YouTube or something, it'll just be like a blank screen. It won't record it, because copyright or whatever, I guess. But so that's why I've been recording like that, is because I am done using the slow computer. It took forever to get stuff done. And I mean, I have learned techniques to try to get it to look better and not so shaky and stuff. But if you've been on my channel lately, you can like understand, you can see the vibe of stuff. But so the problem with this is whenever someone submits their part, I would record it with Bandicam, and now I think the best way for me to get the parts is to do it with the phone like that. So if you submit a part, you are probably going to have to just accept the fact that it might be a little shaky, and it might be that not super great quality. I'm trying my absolute best to have it still be good quality, but it might not be perfect. I think my stomach growled a minute ago. I'm sorry. This video is a disaster. I don't have as much time as I used to. I have to do this late. I'm fine. I literally stay up later than this. I don't know what's wrong with me right now. I'm just so excited to work on this again. No, so yeah, that's the predicament. So, just be aware of that. I mean, on Instagram, if you do end up sending it through like DMs or something, then maybe QuickTime Player will allow me to record the screen on there without there being copyright problems, but I don't know. Hopefully that makes sense. Unless you guys have a good Mac screen recorder thing I could download that I could use. I'm just really, really paranoid about downloading new apps and stuff. Flashbacks to younger me trying to download Octodad because I didn't understand how Steam worked from this random sketchy website and almost downloading viruses. Don't want to do that again. So yeah, so how to participate. So like I was saying about DMs, I like to run most of this on YouTube in a public space. And when you submit your part, ideally, I would probably like you to do a YouTube video. I mean, unless you're someone that I consistently talk to on Instagram through DMs, you know who you are. Or we've talked on Instagram DMs like once before or something. There are a couple people where it's been like that too. Like, it's just, I want to be very, very careful online. I don't want anybody sending me creepy, weird things. You know, that's a valid concern. So I just like a lot of the conversation about it and a lot of the negotiation and stuff to happen here on YouTube in public, not on DMs unless I know you, right? But, yeah, like I said, the quality might suffer. I don't know. I'll have to just see what happens. Talk to me about it. Communicate with me about it. We'll figure something out. Once again, it's like a multi-animator project, so when I post the script, you pick the part you want. I have it highlighted. I have it separated in parts that I'm trying to have be equal. Talk to me about that, too, if you want to help, but you can only do less, or if you want to even do more. Whatever you want to do. I edit everything and I write everything because I already have a plan for the story outlined and I do not need help writing or editing because I'm a control freak. No. But, yeah, so I edit it. Also, the editing might look a little different because I also use a different editing program. Honestly, the editing program I use now is better than the one I was using before, but it might still look a little different in that way, too, than the past episodes. But, yeah, so, I just need help drawing. And I don't care about skill level. I want anyone to participate, have fun. But the requirement is I do want to be able to see some of your art on your social media. and I want that to be easily accessible, just so I know what your art style looks like. Like I said, I don't care about skill level, but I want to know what your art looks like. And yeah, like I said, once you're done, post it either to YouTube or Instagram. You can ask me for more information in the comments of this too, and I'll give you some more information if you are interested. And a lot of the people who are going to participate are probably people who have already participated and who know what's going on. But, yeah. Yeah, and the way that it worked before is I like to put color-coded text when I do it, but I also like to know what part of the script you drew. So, if you look at like how I've done it in the past is I've had people do one version at the beginning with the text. It doesn't have to be edited, it doesn't have to be fancy, just the text where each line is, if that makes any sense, just so I can know kind of how you drew what part with what, like, context and stuff. And then the next part after, which is the same thing without the text, if that's possible, and then that's the part that I'll edit with the fancier text, if that makes any sense. Once again, people who have already done it know what I mean by that already. A lot of it's going to be the same process. Yeah, so it's kind of hard to explain. A lot of it is, like, kind of just, like, you got to do it and see how it goes. I'm still trying to figure out exactly how I want to do this, even though I've been working on this for, like, not a year at this. Has it? No, I don't think it's been a year. I think it's been, like, 10 months. But, oh, speaking of months, how I usually have it work is I have the deadline be a month. So each episode is a month. So whenever I post the script, which might be today even, for the next episode, or tomorrow, or whenever it ends up being, I'll have the deadline be a month from then. I can be lenient with it, but, like, yeah. And I want to kind of, like, do quite a few episodes at this point. I would like to whip them out kind of quick. Also, okay, big thing, don't work yourself harder than you need to. Like, don't feel like you need to help with every episode, and don't feel like you need to do a massive part or whatever. Please don't feel like that. Do what you want to do. It's my baby, and I'll draw a lot of it. I will. I did the whole first episode by myself, and I'm a lot faster at sketching than I was when I did the first episode too. Especially when it comes to Hailey and Scott. I can, like, whip those guys out so fast. So yeah, don't feel like you need to do more. Talk to me about it. I'm willing to negotiate with you guys. It's kind of a messy project. Also, I have screens at the end where it is, like, the end credits, and then I usually have artwork from the episode as the little pictures. So if you're gonna do a part, you're also kind of giving me permission to use your part of your art as, like, the photos. I'll probably still ask you because I'm paranoid all the time. But yeah. Okay, just little other info, just reminders about the series. So there are a couple reference things. So a lot of it, yeah, if you're going to participate and you haven't watched the other episodes, you should probably watch those first because, you know, context. But, so this is Scott's rooms. This is the layout of Scott's room that I drew a while ago, and this is Beta's little area. So, if you don't already know, in the series at the beginning of my season 2, Hailey is being a jerk towards everybody. And Scott and Beta are hanging out. Beta is living at Scott's house now. So Beta has a little section in Scott's wardrobe right here, this wardrobe right here. He has this little section for himself. Watch episode 2, it explains everything. No! And the whole, like, right now we're really focused on Scott, so a lot of scenes and stuff take place in Scott's room, much less of Hailey's room, and we don't know as much about Scott's room, so this is just kind of the layout that I came up with and that we've been using. Also, this is Sanjay's design because Sanjay is unfortunately here a lot. More in the background, thankfully, except for in the next episode. He's going to be in the next episode a lot. Ugh! Sorry. We all hate Sanjay. Boo! Everyone boo Sanjay. Boo him. So yeah, this is his normal outfit. A lot of my viewers, a lot of you guys helped me come up with it. So draw him like that. And then little things about Hailey and Scott's designs. So they change every season ever so slightly. When you draw Hailey, make sure that you have both of her straps up right now. Her overall straps up right now because, you know, it's symbolic that she's not acting like herself or whatever. And also, the professor gave Scott a future backpack, and just to change up his design a little bit, he wears it all the time. So whenever you can, if you get, you can include his backpack. He's most likely wearing it in most scenes that I write, especially if Beta's there, because Beta's going to be in the backpack, right? So just those little things to keep in mind. I'll post more episode-specific references and stuff that's needed. I think that's it. I probably missed a gazillion things. I am, actually, fading so fast for some reason. Actually, no, I'm more awake than when I started this. But when I started recording this. But, yeah, I'm so excited to do this again! Yeah, please reach out to me with questions or whatever. Let's make this happen. Also, you guys can add more color if you want. Just don't draw, masterpieces and finished artwork for each frame, because that's gonna take forever. Just do, quick stuff. And it doesn't have to be all gray like I do it too. It can be all white. I don't care. Just just an animatic sort of format thing. Okay, everybody. Also, these are the episodes. We're working on Wild Screaming Mudhen Chase next. Yeah, okay, bye.